Hi folks, welcome to my small English garden. Just a quick update on my melons and watermelon and the way I grow them in UK in pots. I'll plant the seeds in about March, and when they germinate I'll leave them inside for a couple of weeks to get strong, and then once they got about 4 or 5 leaves on it, I'll plant them into a big pot like this and let the weather condition sort the plant out. As it's in UK, I haven't got a greenhouse, which it would be easier to grow them in a greenhouse, but as I haven't got a greenhouse, I grow them in a pots, which I was successful last year. I grew about 2 watermelons and about 6 melons. Then what I've done this time is I put 2 in the pot. Now this one, it germinated late, about 6-7 weeks ago, and suddenly it's starting to shoot vigorously. So what I've done is I came out and I pollinated one of them, which is this one here. I hand pollinated it, and I don't think I'm going to get any fruit. Like I said, it was germinated late, but you never know. And another thing I've done is there was a couple of more other branches coming out, so I trimmed them off as an experiment so that it concentrates most of its growth on 2 branches rather than 6 or 7, which this melon had. Now again, this one is still generating fruit, as you can see here. Got 1 fruit there. Hopefully the bees pollinated that, and there should be a couple more. And there is another one here. Again, hopefully the bees pollinated that as well. And I've done exactly the same thing with this one. I'll cut the excess branches off, which they didn't have no fruit on it, and this is one of the 2 that's grown, but I left this one on there. I cut the other one the other day to taste it, and same down here. I cut the top off so that it concentrates on these bottom ones here, these fruits down here. It's just an experiment. See how it generates. Here is another one down here. So all in all, there's 3 fruits on here. Let's see if they grow. It's just an experiment. And the other one, which is over there, let's go around the apricot trees. Same as this one. There was excess amount of branches coming out. I cut one there. I cut a couple long ones actually. They were longer than this. And here is the 2 fruits. See, there's a little one just grown underneath. Take that one off. Yeah. And there's another one. So there was about 3-4 branches coming out all the way down like an octopus. So I cut them all, and I just left the ones that's got fruit on it, and this one here, just in case it bears another fruit, but I doubt it. But again, it's growing in a pots instead of a greenhouse. But you can grow melons and watermelons in UK in pots, even if you've got a small space like me. Let's get out of here. And this is small space, which is not big. I've got 7 fruit trees: nectarine, plum, morello cherry, apricot, apricot, and satin peach. And these are my peppers. The size of this pepper plant. And that's my cucumber. It's massive. That's my pepper plant. Black tomatoes. They're looking really nice and healthy. It's another pepper. Aubergines. Very late this year, aubergine. There is one that's coming up now. There's a lot of flowers on this. Well, that's it, folks. Just to prove a point that you can grow melons, watermelons in UK in pots. You don't need to have a greenhouse or a big area. That's how tiny my small garden is. Well, this is the only patch that was given to me by the missus. And I got tomatoes as well. Tomatoes been terrible this year. They're not growing all that. I like growing little tiny tomatoes. There's the big giant ones. And they're supposed to be giant, big as my hand. They're not. You can see that it's supposed to be giant. See the shape of that? That's supposed to be like a beef tomato. My grapes are coming on really nicely. Full of grapes. The one I'm waiting for to flower is my lacroix tree. 27 years at it, and he only flowered twice. And guess what? Here is the flower. My lacroix tree is going to flower, but every time it flowers, the frost kills it. Fantastic, look. After all these years, I'm getting a lacroix. That's the flower. I'm chuffed. I'm sure there's going to be more. It seems to me like it grows on last year's growth. I want to protect this. Oh, there's another one. Wow. I'm really chuffed. After 27 years. And the reason why it's not big, I prune it every year because I don't want it to grow at least, well, they would grow at least 20-30 foot. And I don't want to grow it 30-40 foot tree. I'm really chuffed. Thank you for watching, folks. I should put an update on lacroix.